One of life's greatest pleasures is music. No matter where we go in the world, no matter what age, gender or culture we come from, everyone loves music. Like Billy Joel said, music is an explosive expression of humanity with universal appeal. It is something we are all touched by. From the moment you began to hear, you heard the sounds of your mother's heartbeat. You heard her voice. You heard and felt the sounds that surrounded her. Music weaves into every part of our lives. Birthdays, weddings, funerals, romantic dinners, our first dance, rituals and sports. Music accompanies us through our life journey. How has music been a part of your life? Music helps form identity among groups of people in countries, religions, and peer groups. An example of this is when our national anthem is played at the Olympics when one of our athletes wins gold. We cheer for our country and we feel a sense of pride. Canadian singer-songwriter Murray McLaughlin believes music can help us with our personal identity and be a bridge for the transitions we face as we age.
You know, music is one of the greatest human experiences. It's pure emotion. It drills right through the intellect, or it drills right through the normal structures that one has created of socialization, and it unlocks parts of you. It's a very, very powerful tool, I think, in terms of therapeutic applications. I know some people don't like the idea of thinking of it as therapeutic, but it is.
Music is a way we express ourselves and tell our stories. Ballads and folk songs do that. Music expresses sentiments that we relate to, like the song by Jim Croce, Time in a Bottle. This song talks about how precious time is and how we want to spend it with the ones we love. Music helps us play. When we were children, we played games like musical chairs. As adolescents, we played in garage bands and heard music at parties and amusement parks. As adults, we do karaoke with friends. We go dancing with our loved ones. Music helps motivate us when we exercise our bodies and can keep our breathing strong when we sing.
Singing is such a wonderful music-making activity. We can all do it. We all have a voice. And there's so many benefits to singing. It stimulates memories, or it stimulates feelings. It can also just provide so much happiness.
We socialize when we do music. Music is something we can do together, and it has great benefits.
There is decreasing isolation. There's greater socialization. There's a very, very significant effect on depression.
There is a lot to love about music. Expression, play, exercise, motivation, deep breathing, socializing. What is it about music that you love? Chelsea McKinnon, a music and health educator from McMaster University, believes music plays an important part in health and well-being and has a special role to play in care.
Using music to improve care provided, whether it's health care, child care, elder care, is a very human thing to do. It recognizes that each individual that we care for is unique and has their own specific needs, and recognizes that music can be adapted to meet the individual needs of the people that we care for.
Music reaches every dimension of our humanity. That's what makes it so enjoyable.
Hearing the old music that you recognize, it triggers a spark in your brain that makes you happy. To be happy is one feeling that everyone should have.
Music connects us to our memories of events, people, places, and feelings.
I love music. I live my memories. I actually live them. When I hear a certain song, like I could take my hand and feel it, but I can feel it in my body. I love to be in music. Those bells, you have to to make them ring. I know which note is going to come after a note by my ear. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So that's why I wanted to be there. I can sit there and listen to music and I can make my own story.
Music unlocks part of our inner selves, which makes it an extraordinary tool in care.
You know, music is one of the best ways to eliminate isolation, and the idea of music helping in that process of humanizing death was a terribly important thing.
Care providers understand the unique capacities of music. One long-term care program manager describes her experience of using a singing program in dementia care.
My personal favorite part of this music program is how the different songs touch the different emotions. You know, there was a soft emotion where tears flows, and you thought this person was sad, but it was tears of joy because of memory. And there was the emotion where people clapped and people want more. So there was so much emotion. There was the emotion that people talk. There was the emotion where people just have the high coordination and they just focus. They wouldn't take their eyes off. Even though they didn't have, some of them didn't have many words to say, they were just in that moment.
There is mounting evidence for music being used for certain applications and in specific care settings.
In terms of palliative care, long-term care, and elder care, music is being appreciated and becoming a regular scope of practice. In terms of the rest of the population, we've got a long way to go. Our trends really are towards using music for older adults, palliative care, and in some specific rehab hospitals, they are using music for rehab. But that's just scratching the surface at the possibilities. Music has so many applications in healthcare and well-being that we have not yet manifested here in Canada.
When you use music intentionally to improve the health and well-being for yourself or for someone else, you are doing music care. Music becomes integrated into daily care routines and practices. When you use music intentionally, you humanize care, deepen relationships, and enhance the care experience. Music care can be implemented by everyone, regardless of music ability. There are simple tools and strategies you can use, like humming, drumming, sharing meaningful songs, creating a self-care plan, making a music care kit of simple instruments and playlists that you have on hand to use. Music care is also delivered by professional practitioners, like music therapists and other specialists who have significant training to help meet particular care goals using music. When using music in care, you need to recognize it can have adverse effects. Pay attention to the outcomes of using music, observing the changes and effects it has on behaviors and moods. Some of the most effective music you can use in music care is the preferred music of the person receiving care. Preferred music holds meaning for the listener. Each of us has a personal sound diary or soundtrack to our life, memorable moments in music, preferred songs which help to tell our story. One way you can think about your personal soundtrack is by what decade it is from. What is a song that has been significant to you in each decade of your life? Undoubtedly, there will be a story that can be shared around that song. To think about your personal soundtrack is to think about songs that make you want to dance, songs you love to sing along to, songs that have helped you get through a difficult time, songs that help you connect to what really matters in life. No matter who we are, what situation we are in, whether we are young, middle-aged, or older, music can be our friend and will help us live and give and love.
Without a song, without a melody, where would I be? Where would I be? How could I find my way back up again when I'd lost a love, when I'd lost a friend? A song can find the words that I need to say when I can't find a way, I can't find a way. Help me get back to where I was meant to be. Bring back a memory that was lost to me. And I will find a way to live. I will find a way to give. And I will give my love to you. I will find a way to live. I will find a way to give. And I will give my love to you.